A flash. Sudden. Bright. Silent. In Saturn's sky, a point of light appeared from nowhere and vanished seconds later. No sound. No alert. But someone was watching. An amateur telescope caught it, right on time. Now, scientists all over the world are paying attention, because, if confirmed, this could be the first impact ever recorded on Saturn. But what if it's not just an impact? What if it's the first sign of something science doesn't understand yet? Get ready to dive into a real cosmic mystery, one that begins with a flash in the dark and might change how we see the universe. Welcome to Curiousverse. July 5th, 2025. An amateur telescope captured something completely unexpected. A sudden, bright flash appearing on the edge of Saturn. It lasted less than a second, but it was enough to trigger alarms in the global scientific community. The footage was taken by Mario Rana, an engineer and amateur astronomer from Hampton, Virginia. He was filming the sky at 5 in the morning when his equipment detected the light. Rana uses a program known as DETECT, built to identify possible impacts on gas giants. And this time, it wasn't Jupiter, it was Saturn, a planet where no visible impact had ever been recorded before. Rana shared the video with fellow astronomers and with PVOL, a collaborative planetary observation network. Within hours, the footage spread across the world. Major portals like IFL Science, NDTV, and Times of India reported the case. Experts began to investigate. Could this be the first recorded impact in Saturn's history? Or is there another explanation? From that moment on, a global race began. Not just to understand what was seen, but to discover what really happened. Over 1 billion kilometers away from Earth. When you think of Saturn, you picture rings, clouds, and silence. But can a planet made of gas really be hit by something? Unlike Earth, Saturn has no solid surface. It's made of hydrogen, helium, and methane in dense, swirling layers. Still, visible impacts can happen, and they leave a mark, even if only for seconds. When a comet or asteroid enters its atmosphere, it's compressed, heated to extremes, and explodes in a flash of energy, quick, but visible. If telescopes are watching at just the right moment. These flashes aren't a myth. In 1994, comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 slammed into Jupiter. The scars were visible for days, a reminder that our solar system is far from quiet. Since then, astronomers have tracked similar flashes. But Saturn has always been harder, more distant, more dense, more elusive. Seeing a flash on Saturn is rare, but understanding what it truly was is even harder. Could it have been an error? A reflection? A glitch in the equipment? That's when science steps in, with precision, patience, and no room for doubt. The system that captured the flash, called DETECT, was built for one mission: to detect invisible collisions on gas giants. It analyzes sudden changes in brightness and has already identified impacts on Jupiter in the past. Now, for the first time, it may have done the same on Saturn. The software checks if the flash was an isolated pulse, if the light behaved as expected for an atmospheric impact, and whether time, position, and intensity match a real phenomenon. But one video isn't enough. To confirm it, scientists need data from other telescopes recorded on the same day between 9 p.m. clock and 9:15 UTC. So, they sent out a global call. Amateur and professional astronomers around the world were asked to review their recordings of Saturn. The PVOL project joined the search, and within hours the first responses arrived. Observatories in Europe, followed by teams in Asia, and later, reports from across the Americas. For the first time, the whole world turned its eyes to Saturn, united by the same question: what happened there? And it's this union, science, curiosity, and global collaboration, that turns a brief flash into a lasting legacy for astronomy. With the world watching, scientists stepped in. The flash recorded on July 5th was confirmed as real. It wasn't a glitch, it wasn't a reflection. It was light, brief, intense, precise. But what caused it? An impact? Or something we still don't understand? To find out, experts are running tests, comparing data, and simulating past events. NASA, ESA, and observatories worldwide are working on it. Saturn doesn't leave scars like Jupiter. Its dense atmosphere swallows signs in minutes. No smoke, no sound, just a question and a flash. That's why every pixel of the video, every frame, is now under scrutiny. There's no official conclusion yet, but the search goes on. Because even without visible proof, the universe said something that day, and science is listening. Confirming an impact on Saturn wouldn't just be rare. It would give us concrete data to understand how our solar system works and what it means for Earth. Saturn, like Jupiter, is a giant shield. Its gravity pulls in or deflects objects that could head our way. Knowing it was hit helps us measure how often it happens, how big these objects are, and how they react in thick atmospheres. That data improves space models, guides future missions, and alerts us to real threats from beyond. But this case proves something else too. Science isn't locked inside billion-dollar labs. This signal came from a backyard telescope and sharp eyes that didn't look away. If confirmed, it'll be the first impact ever recorded on Saturn, something even Cassini missed. Big discoveries often start with someone watching at just the right time. Despite all signs pointing to an impact, there's still no official confirmation, and good science asks every question, even the uncomfortable ones. The most likely cause is a meteoroid slamming into Saturn's atmosphere. But other explanations exist. It could have been a deep lightning burst, or a gas vortex spinning at high speed. Or, less likely, a rare optical illusion, amplified by Saturn's rotation or starlight. For now, telescopes remain focused on the flash site. Over the next few days, astronomers will scan for any atmospheric changes. If they find something, confirmation may follow. Until then, the mystery holds. And what looked like just another ordinary night might have been something far bigger. In the silence of space, a flash. Brief, unexpected. Maybe that's all it was, a passing light. Or maybe it was a signal of something more. If confirmed, it would be the first recorded impact on Saturn. But even without that, it's already revealed something important. The universe is always in motion, and major discoveries still begin with simple observation by those who know when to look. If you've made it this far, it means you share that same curiosity. So subscribe to Curiousverse. Share this video with someone who looks up and wonders too, and tell us in the comments, do you believe it was a real impact? Or is there something science still hasn't seen? Thanks for exploring with us. We'll see you in the next mystery.